Oh my God. It's been a long time and we are back. Oh, God damn it. Welcome to Rebel Rock, guys. I am Dan. Next to me is Nick Grandchamp.
What?
Yeah, the
I'm
deceiver.
back! What up? Rebel Rock fam, the Bopper, the Grandchamp. What is going on?
We're
What?
gonna have fun. We got a bunch of stuff to talk about. You got a disgusting Moxie drink over there. I don't know how you're drinking that. It makes me want
It's
to
in a
vomit.
glass bottle. You guys in the chat, you tell me. Wow. Pickups? Pickups like crazy. I might have more than you this episode. I might.
Whoa. Talking mighty big over there in Rut Town.
Rut Vegas, get it right. And you know what?
Sorry.
Let me tell you something about Rut Vegas. The only, and I mean the only place in Vermont that had official Green Day listening party, official from the band, the only place that I got really cool stuff. Yes. Rutland was the only place in Vermont. Burlington had none. We had the Green Day party. We did!
Well,
I'm
you can
serious.
keep
I
the
went.
Green Day party. You can keep that. Cause Graham's in the comments right here.
Graham, cheers to you, brother.
All right. Well, hopefully you're gonna show some of that shitty Green Day swag that you got.
I'll show it right now.
Oh, why don't you show? Why don't you fire it right up right now?
Got the poster. This was only at the listening party, okay? Check it out. Pretty cool. Not only one poster, but two. Pretty cool. And actually, I do have the zine. I don't know. Oh, yes. I have the zine. Fucking, I will say this is cool. And Bopper, you will say this is cool too. Even if it's a fucking old school zine, only at the release party you got. You can't get this online here. And it's pretty old school, dude. And, have you listened to the single?
I did. And I'll admit it's not the worst thing Green Day has ever done, but it's still nowhere near what I fell in love with back on Dookie and Insomniac.
Yes. No one really talked about Insomniac. It's great.
Insomniac's the best album they ever recorded.
I think you're right. No one talked about it. I think Dookie is my favorite. But yes, I would say that's second. Second.
We got Michael's in the house. Michael's in the house. Michael, thoughts on Green Day? Best album.
Rock and Roll Forever. Yes, Michael, you're right. It's great to freaking see you in the chat. We're hanging out. Wow. So we got people coming in. Wait, at the end, should we talk about a couple favorite records of 2023? Because I have one I do want to say. Just one.
I mean, we can. All right. My problem with best records of that year, I never listened to the records that came out that year. I feel like I'm a year behind, usually. Okay. But maybe not this year. I take that back. I do have at least two albums that came out this year. But let's dive into some pickups here. We might as well.
Yep. Who wants to go first?
But Michael, answer the question first.
Mike?
Well, I grew up on Dookie, which is I still listen to and love, but I think American Idiot is probably their best. Interesting take on that one.
You know what? I've grown to love it a little bit. It got played so much when it first came out and everything. It's not my favorite, but there's some good tunes on it. And, yeah, whatever. I think it's cool. I think it's different. It got them like a different notoriety than like Dookie did, it was right after the war. And
Isn't it crazy that that got released in 2004?
a lot of bands doing that political kind of punk thing, rock against
Well, I thought that
wars.
was much later. It doesn't seem like it was the same year Hate to Be Loved came out.
No,
No.
no, no, no. That's crazy. That's 20 years ago.
Yep. All right, so we're gonna get to it. We got some pickups. You know what? I'm gonna go first. I got some CDs. I found some CDs. All right.
Let's see.
So we're gonna do it.
Let's see.
First up, we got this this Boy George in Culture Club.
Oh yeah,
At worst, the best of.
that's a cool cover.
It is a cool cover. I feel like I have a Culture Club best of, but it's not this one. So
You got the vinyl, right? They came out a couple.
yeah. I got the big record.
Oh, dude, that right there, heavy hitter. Yup.
I found this today, actually.
You can't leave that one behind. No. Oh,
Best of the Sweet.
where do you don't see that?
No, I found that at the thrift. I found that at the thrift along with Black Crows.
Okay.
3 Snakes and 1 Charm.
Can't leave that one behind either. There's certain ones you just.
We found the soundtrack for Private Parts, Howard Stern movie.
Oh man, what's your take on Stern these days, huh?
Whatever. Stern's fine.
Yeah.
It's tired. It's a tired format. He's been doing the same shtick for a long time, and whatever.
1, 2, 3, yeah.
Uh-oh, Lenny Kravitz. Are you gonna go my way?
Never seen that in CD either, man.
I've never come across this album. That's funny you say that because and I found that today.
Was that before his big record?
No, this is the big one. This is the big one.
That is it. Okay. I don't recognize the cover, but okay.
We got this Nazareth Classics.
Oh, wow.
Has all the hits on it.
Okay. That's like one of the comps they would put out, right? Like certain companies would like buy some of the rights.
It is, but what makes it so cool is normally like these kind of comps, you see Nazareth and you get like 10 songs. They'd go really cheap on it.
Yeah.
But what this one sticks out because it has 17 songs on it. So that's a stuffed compilation.
Yeah. I mess with them. You know what I'm saying?
Nazareth is incredible. Really, really good. Very underrated in these days. I'll say that. My last CD find.
Oh, what? You did what? You bought
this? Wasn't really a find. I had to order this through Bull
Yeah,
Moose.
I was going to say.
This is super hard to come by.
Boston Legends.
They are Boston Legends. And the problem with this album is that it was released in the UK, but not in the States.
Wow, dude. That's fucking what? Late 80s, early 90s?
No. This was recorded right before we went into the studio to work with Jim Siegel at the Outpost.
Okay. So
we did Racism, Religion, and War like a few months after they recorded this album.
Okay, so that's later on. Yeah, you never find that. Like out in the wild. Never.
No. I had to order this, and they did a special order and didn't even know if they could get it. So if you look this up online, try to find a copy, you have to import it over. So it's normally on the bare minimum $20.
It's been years, dude. Been years since
easily my favorite Boston band.
That's pretty cool, I gotta say. Wow. You want me to share? So you gonna keep going?
No. That's all my CD finds right there.
I got a lot, dude, and honestly, mostly vinyl. But let's kick it off. I gotta represent the homie Phil Henry. Just got this. My music teacher in high school. I played on a few tracks. Really cool. Really awesome records. Yeah, you should check him out, Phil Henry.
Very
I've got a
cool.
lot, so I'm going to kind of go quick-ish. Didn't want to leave. I never leave a lot of Johnny Cash behind. It's kind of, yeah, but I hate to do it. I've got a bunch. I'll sell some of my doubles. This one's kind of cool because it's got 20 of the all-time hits here. Let's see. Honestly, one of those weird compilations we were just talking about, Napa made this. And it's got, a bunch of, it's got like, Roy Clark and Johnny Cash, bunch of stuff. Some Merle, right, Bopper?
Yeah, that's a great album. Yeah, that's a good one to have right there.
The old Hank, gotta have Hank Williams. Number
Yeah, Hank's
one.
timeless. That stuff only gets better with age too.
Yeah, you gotta have him. Another compilation. I picked these up because there's just a bunch of stuff on it. And if I'm paying $2, I'll do that, So this has got like On the Road Again, Monday, all the hits from that era. So I didn't really put these in any order, so they're all over the place. So I found a bunch of hip hop stuff. This is kind of crazy, One thing I noticed about the hip hop stuff, Bob, is that they would do one or two songs on a 12-inch, almost like what they would do in the late 80s where they would have a club version and a radio version. They do that. So this is Lords of the Underground, which I'm not super familiar with, but you never see hip hop stuff, so I picked it up.
Well, it's because they use the turntable live, so if they're going to scratch or if they're going to mix it or spin it, that you'd have to have it as a 12-inch because they're not going to do a 7-inch version of that.
Yeah, so that makes sense. So this is just another vibe. It's called Island Records put it out, Jamaica, which is just kind of crazy, This one is Kanye West produced it, so you never know. It's old.
I mean, Common's great. I mean, that's a cool
Common. Oh, here's something I got for my wife's birthday. We went to see Terror and Hatebreed, and I got this. Scott from the he's the singer of Terror, put this out. It's a coloring book of hardcore and punk bands and stuff. So it's kind of cool. Earth Crisis, Dag Nasty, Gorilla Biscuits, Floor Punch. Kind of cool. Just a little coloring book.
That's a fun little project.
Yeah, kind of just fun. Do a couple more and before I get it off to you. I picked this up. Dan, you know anything about him?
Yeah, I'm definitely familiar with him. Yes,
pretty cool. Look at that cover. Also,
great cover.
I had about that. This dude, I'll be honest. A lot of these next coming records, I lucked out. I fucking lucked out getting these at the thrift. Just lucked out. Yeah. You never see this stuff. This is somewhat of a rare, basically reggae kind of.
It's Jamaican dancehall.
Jamaican Rasta, yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I found one of their records at the thrift too.
Couple more. Got this. Had to pick it up because you're always going to get, Dylan when you see him.
Yep. That's a good one.
Have it. This is the double. The Stones. I already have 2 copies of this, but got it. All right, I'll do one more, and then I'm going to pass it to you. Some Neil Young. I think I actually have this too.
But that's a fantastic Neil album.
Not gonna leave it behind.
Probably one of my favorites. Yeah.
Yeah. I got some more, but I'll pass it to you.
Ain't bad. That ain't bad.
Not a bad start.
Not a bad start. I've been on a big kick with books lately because let's just say that I got maybe a hookup with my local spots where they keep their eyes peeled for me.
Wait a minute.
Hey, you know.
See, that's what
So
you
this
gotta
is
do.
this is what I got some books. They've been hooking it up. I've been doing some reading lately, which is nice. I hadn't had time in fucking years, but now we're doing it. Um,
Yeah.
Pick this up.
Oh yeah, just talking about them.
The Rough Guide. It's this little. I mean, this book is tiny, but it goes through the whole career. Perfect for taking a shit, you know, and just like in the morning, brushing your teeth. You know, you can kind of read through it.
Nice.
We got this Henry Miller book.
Oh, that's cool. That's a really cool cover too. Wow.
Yeah, so Henry Miller is like was one of those early kind of outlaw writers as far as in I guess pop culture because he was kind of well known, but and it's from 1939 where he's writing about like all the shitty places in the United States and about capitalism and about religion and just the obsession with certain things and brands. Like he was on point. He was like way ahead of his time.
Way ahead of his time. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
really excited to have that one in the collection. Kurt Vonnegut, I'm actually reading one of his books right now, but I'm going for a complete set of all his work. He was out there. He was a wacky writer and also counterculture in a lot of ways. He was thinking punk rock.
I have to check that out. That's cool.
And the last book, I actually ordered this off of eBay for $5. We got the Rolling Stone. Yeah, we got the 500 greatest albums, which was originally the magazine version, but they did a big print version of it.
All right. That's cool.
Yeah, I love these. I love these books. I know all the albums they talk about, but it's just fun to see that Aladdin Sane by David Bowie was $274.
Wow.
You know,
I wonder always how do they always like who like votes on that stuff? You know, I always wondered like how is it done? You know, it's
well, they said I think they had how many people, like 100 different people voting on it in the industry, I believe is what they said. It was something like that, but I mean they came pretty close to summing it up for the most part.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of bias with age, I guess, depending on how old the person was that was voting.
Did you check out that Rick Rubin book? That one actually Phil Henry gave me a copy to borrow, and it's pretty fucking good. I have not gone through the whole thing, but interesting take.
I know. I have issues with Rubin. He was there for a lot of cool stuff, but as far as like being this mastermind producer,
right.
I call bullshit. I don't think
calling it out, Popper.
I'm saying the guy doesn't do much. I'm saying he just goes
right.
He can't play anything. He doesn't know. He just like goes, oh, that I don't like the way that sounds. Maybe maybe a little extra snare hit there or something. Come on.
I feel that it is weird taking advice from someone who doesn't know how to even somewhat play music. You know, every time you might have a friend or something who might wise you up like, oh, if you did this different, maybe. But like when you have, I'm not trying to take him out of the equation from, obviously he knows something, but I know what you're saying. Absolutely.
Yeah, whatever. He's fine, but yeah, as a producer, I give the question. There's a big question mark there. Really, what is he doing?
You know what?
Grandchamp, what else you got, man?
I showed you this off air, but I will show you this. Oh yes, went to the record store in Saratoga and got hooked up big time for the jukebox. Now I don't know. I told you my goal for this winter. The one goal I have is to make everything in my jukebox nothing but hits. I had a lot of filler at the start. A lot of filler. The whole goal this year is nothing but hits. So I've been trying to seek the hits out, and I got one by the damn. It's kind of cool. I don't know if I told you, but you can get the retrofitted jukebox labels for free online, so you don't have to seek them out, which is another thing that motivated me. So, Bopper, I've got some stuff if you're interested in some of these, you let me know. I bet you have them. This, I think this is the Jerry Garcia band. Do you have this? This is in a little rough condition, but you got any Jerry Garcia stuff?
I do like some of his solo work.
Solo
I'm not
stuff.
familiar with that album, but that, I mean, it's cool.
Yeah,
I've never seen that.
Pretty cool. It's got a lot of stuff on it. I'm pretty sure this is his solo stuff. I don't think this is The Dead. I think that's his solo stuff. This one I couldn't leave behind either.
That's a great one. I got that one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yep. Had to get that. Old Herbie Hancock, huh?
Wow, that's a great cover right there too.
Pretty cool. His stuff is kind of different. It's not like exactly like down what I'm loving, but I also like didn't want to leave it behind. I know you got this one. Dire Straits, Making Moves.
I hate Dire Straits. I have the CD of that I've held on to for way too long. I think it's going to be one of those ones that I'm pulling.
I think RBK was talking about that, right?
I hate Dire Straits. It just sounds like Bob Dylan with like Eric Clapton on lead guitar. It sucks.
All right, but please tell me you don't hate. Maybe you hate this next group, but I have some love. Maybe not all the love. The old Steely Dan. All right,
people nerd out so hard to Steely Dan, and there's a couple songs I get, but I'm like, majority of that.
You like this next one though, and I know you probably have it. Original pressing though, we got to say, it's pretty cool. Bowie.
Yeah, that I do have that one. That is a great record too.
Yes, this is original pressing. It's not in terrible shape, but it is in terrible shape. Grateful Dead. Pretty
American
cool.
Beauty. That's American Beauty. That's him. That's a top 10 favorite record for me right there, probably.
You got it, buddy?
Yeah, I do have that one.
This is pretty rough, as you can see. RUF. Rough. Oh! Fan?
I am. Yeah, Sly and the Family Stone is incredible.
Good stuff. I had this on the other day, actually. Chilling upstairs on the computer. Let's see. You have this one? You got this one?
Nope, I don't.
This is original pressing. I'll put this aside for you. I'll put this aside because I'm pretty sure this is original pressing too.
Oh, hell yeah. Thank you. That'd be fantastic to make a maneuver with. Yeah,
This one is for you, Bopper. I'm starting the list. I got some more. Now, I got this one. Usually I don't like picking up records without the cover. So I'll give you this for free, bone art. Right here, Grateful Dead, Europe 72. Live record. No cover.
No hey. Still cool.
Then go a couple more. This one's all the Dead records are in shit shape. That's another one. This one has the 2, 3. No, there's 4 records in here. It's really rough. I don't know if it's live. It could be a bootleg. Yeah.
Interesting. I've never even.
You know what? I'll put it aside for you. It ain't.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
It ain't in good shape, but yeah, I found all these the same lot. So let's see if it has a. So just says Grateful Dead, man. It doesn't say. Did they have a self-titled? No, this is 1971. Yeah, I have to do some research.
I mean, it might be one of the early records. I don't know the first couple. I know Working Man's Dead and then American Beauty. Those are the 2 albums that really hooked me.
You want to go next? Got some more.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Oh, we got Cass, Strength Gamer. He's in the house.
What up, brother man?
He's hanging out in the UK right now. That's
the UK.
Speaking of UK, actually, I ain't got nothing from the UK right now,
Got that
but
new Chisel record.
I got it pre-ordered. All right, we got some toys. Grandchamp.
Oh, whoa! Hey, did they're coming out with a Netflix series? I think I told you that. I don't know
They
when or
already
how.
they already had there was already a new
Good.
series on Netflix,
I
but
haven't watched it.
we got a Panthro
It's pretty cool.
or Panther, my bad, Panther, and also Battle Cat.
Oh shit, dude, those are really awesome. You know what? So those are like newer ones.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
new retro ones, but they're pretty close to the original. But these are better
Yeah,
because
they give great justice, man. I
the
gotta
legs
say, like,
actually work on these.
I will say too, like even the Ninja Turtle stuff, it's actually pretty good. And even the packaging, I gotta give some love to a lot of those retro kind of people putting it shit out right. Those are cool.
I was at Target looking at the clearance. What do I see for $6?
Oh
Boom!
no. You never see Greggy. You never see Greggy.
All
That
right,
looks like
here's a quick question. So well worth $6, but what was his tag team called with the Honky Tonk Man?
Rhythm and Blues.
That's right. What was his tag team with Brutus the Barber Beefcake?
Oh, Brody and I don't know that one.
It was the Dream Team.
Oh, you got me on that one. I got the first one though.
So yeah, how
That's
cool is
cool.
that?
Super honky tonk like with the everything, but I mean, a little.
It sucks because I have the Brutus the Barber, so I guess I could put them together. But this is the era when he was obviously doing rhythm and blues.
Yeah. Sometimes they do. Oh, speaking of that, before you go on, have you seen the new Three Faces of Foley actual box set? Do you know the story behind that? It's pretty cool. Now, I know you're not huge into collecting probably newer stuff, but that's probably but Mick Foley only signed on to a Legend deal recently on the one condition that they would put out this box set that has Cactus Jack, Dude Love, and Mankind. And he was like, I'm not signing unless I have complete control of like this box set. I want all in one. It's rad, dude. And like so it comes in this box, but they're in separate boxes within the box. So you can have it as a set or you can take it out. Look into it. It's pretty cool. And it does it justice. So yeah, I don't know. It just made me think. So
There's that. It is a thought.
it's the first time that's ever happened.
Cask saying it's 12:25 a.m. But he loves us, so he's coming to hang out.
Kevin Smith did Masters of the Universe is coming out in a few. Okay, so did he like basically produce it? What is? Huh?
Pretty
Crazy.
cool. Pretty cool. All right, I got a couple more things on this round. Got a couple VHS tapes.
Oh,
I got this in the mail.
Oh, dude. What? It's cool.
This is like prime time Public Enemy.
Yeah.
Like this is when they got like the Black Panthers-esque like stage show. They got the militants like behind them.
Yeah.
So tough, so cool.
That's pretty awesome.
Oh, I love it so
You
much.
get a good deal on it?
I think I paid $12 for it.
Not bad. That's really cool. That's a cool cover too. Even display. Oh wow. On fucking VHS?
Yep.
I remember watching that too.
Yeah, it's a great documentary. But yeah,
It's cool, the filth and the fury. Wow. All right, I guess my turn again. I might again, if you see something you like, let me know because I am gonna come see you soon. It's been a while. This I got in that same lot that I got all the dead stuff. So pretty awesome. REM Ages of You promo. Pretty sick. I like promo stuff. I try to pick up all the promo stuff I see. You know, it's fun. Let me know if you want it. I don't know if I'm keeping the REM. I bet you don't have this popper, do you? Hey,
Nope. Nope.
you want it? Original pressing. You mess with REM a little
I
bit.
do.
Right?
I do like REM. Yeah.
Very
Throw
cool.
it in the pile. You see
All
if you
right.
can
I
make a
got
deal
two
on that.
piles, right hand and then this. Another great record. You might have this one. I know they re-released this, but this is actually the original pressing of it. Pretty cool.
I've never come across that one.
True Stories by the Talking Heads. Really cool. Gotta love the Talking Heads.
Yeah, Talking Heads are great.
I'm gonna put that in your file just in case. You probably have this. Can't let this one go.
I do have that. That's an awesome album too.
It's a really great record, man. This band is really fucking awesome.
They know how to write the. You talk about pop hits, man.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I agree. I always love this band. Some people are not out about them, but I do. You might have this, another OG pressing. The Band.
I
have some love for them.
Yeah, that's not their best album, but I have the box set they released on the vinyl that has all the albums.
Right. And so what is it? One of the dudes is still like doing stuff. I mean,
there's only one guy left.
Yes, and he's coming to Rutland of the band.
Really?
Yeah.
Garth?
I think that's who it is.
Keyboard player is the only one alive still.
I gotta double check that before I start saying, but there's something to do with this that's coming. You want me to put that in the pile or no?
No, I don't need. I already have it, so I don't need that one.
You got this though.
I don't have that.
Original pressing, no BS.
Yeah,
pretty cool. It's actually, this isn't. Some of the other stuff I got in the same lot was not in good shape, but this one is in really good shape. Really good. So I'll put this one. Little trade teeth. All right, let me do a couple more, and then I'll let you go. We're just talking about them. Gotta have it.
That's cool. I've found that on CD like 5 times. I didn't even know there was a vinyl version of that.
This is cool. If you want a vinyl, let me know. This is probably the one, right?
Yeah, I mean that's what you need, really. That sums it all up right there.
Yeah, I'll put it in your pile. Got some more. I'll let you go next, though.
All right. You know what I've been doing lately? Every single night now, I've been watching the original Lost in Space from 1965.
What? Winter thing?
No, I as a kid, I remember obviously the show was in rerun when I was a kid back in '83. I remember it came on at noon every day, and I was so bummed out because I just wanted to watch cartoons. But that was all they had on, so I'm like, I guess I'll watch it. So rewatching these episodes, there's like 80-something episodes. I'm 17 episodes in. I'm enjoying it. It's super campy. It's fun. It's cheesy. The guy who directs it also did a bunch of different shows. And one of the shows he also did was called The Time Tunnel.
What?
The guy's name was Irwin Allen. The producer, he like I said, he did Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea.
Yeah.
He did a couple others as well, but this was like the essentially the original Quantum Leap was The Time Tunnel.
Okay.
So
dude, that's crazy.
Pretty awesome. And he also the creator of that also did the Poseidon Adventure, which came out in 1972, and it had Gene Hackman, Ernest Borgnine, those Shelley Winters, like disaster films in the 70s. Like this was like the biggest thing happening, so I had to have it on Blu-ray.
That's pretty cool.
And he also did The Towering Inferno, which came out 2 years later. with Paul Newman, Steve McQueen, like
Oh wow!
all-star
I don't know.
cast, disaster. Like they're in the high-rise building. It's on fire. They're trying to get out. They're trapped.
That was like the start of those type of movies, right? You know,
Well, it
kind of.
was like, yeah, because there was movies like called the Airport, a bunch of them. Airplane spoofed a lot of those movies,
Yeah,
but
yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah, so there was disaster movies. Earthquake was another one. There's a ton of them from the
Have
70s.
you?
I'm trying to kind of collect them all because
It's pretty
they're
cool.
all fun and
And
cheesy.
so you can find them on Blu-ray. That's cool.
Yeah. I also just ordered this off of Bull Moose. We got the box set.
Oh,
So it has the soundtracks for all the shows I was just telling you about.
what?
So it has Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, Land of the Giants, Time Tunnel, Lost in Space.
How? That's such a niche thing. You know, it's like it's crazy.
Got the
Wow.
robot there.
Yeah. See, like there's people who still remember. That's kind of cool, though. Have
So
you
what's up?
have you seen any of the B movies that were made in Rutland?
No, but I don't love B movies per se.
I
I'm
mean,
not like
those kind of weren't. But there was a lot of disaster type movies that were made in Rutland. So if you ever want to watch them, you get bored. Diamond Run, that's all you need.
I mean, I'm talking like these were like blockbusters. These were on like massive scale. I'm trying to think of what you'd even compare. These were like the Star Wars of the day. Like this was
So it was
like,
like Twister.
and the guy who did the guy who did the music for Star Wars did the music for this.
Oh, okay.
John Williams. He also did the soundtrack for Lost in Space. Like, so there's a lot of common ties there.
Crossover. Wow. Okay, dude,
Fun
that's
facts.
pretty cool, man. I'm glad you're still rocking the Blu-ray too. Rep.
Well, hey,
Whoa.
there's no Blu-ray for Critters 1 through 4.
You've been looking. All right. Should I get some more vinyl coming up?
Hey,
G.G.
G.G. Allen
Allen?
wrote the Dirt Tunnel,
That's pretty cool.
not the Time Tunnel, though.
Yeah. Little different.
Oh,
All right.
by the way, M has a YouTube channel that's great. He collects music and likes really good music as well. So shout out. Thanks for
And that's
joining
what's
the
up.
live stream.
All right. I will definitely check that out. Well, look, some more hip hop. Ever hear this dude? Because I have not.
Never heard of that.
Front on This, it's called. So I don't know, man. How to pick it up? Like you said, you never see it. Again, Big Mama remixes. It's got Will Smith on this. I don't know if it's the same Will Smith, but So Fresh remix. Little Kim. It can't be the same real Will Smith. It's got to be a different one.
I don't know. Probably is. That's a funny label though. Jesus Christ.
You see I don't know if I can show this on here, but
well, you already did. You just showed
it. So, well, another one without the cover. And I think I have this, but I'm not going to leave it around. Cheap Trick. Gotta have it.
At Budokan. Yeah, that's one of the greatest live albums of all time right there.
Just sitting there at the thrift. I actually was like, hey, yeah, this doesn't have a cover. Can I have it? And they're like, yeah, it's fine. I was like, okay, good. Some more hip hop. Gangstar, Code of the Streets.
Is that a single or is that a full album?
So this has the radio version, the album version, and the instrumental. And then on the other side, it's got a different song with the same three. So we rocked a lot of different versions. Because sometimes they would freestyle over it, right? So you had the instrumental where you could just, if you're doing the concert, right?
Yeah.
Not bad. Let me know if you want it, Bopper. Ray Charles.
I hate Ray Charles. I hate
Straight
him.
up. Straight up.
I hate him.
Why? Why?
I
That's
hate
deep. That's deep
I hate
rooted.
his voice. I
Deep.
hate his music. I don't like anything about him. I know.
Deep rooted hatred.
I know. I don't know what it is about him. I hear the music and I'm like, I can't stand this. I don't like it.
You know.
A lot of people love him.
You ever find it in the thrift and you said,
oh, I'd leave it. I would leave it. I wouldn't even
come on, Bob.
I might have grabbed it for Richard Brian Kahn, but there's no way I would grab it for myself.
Shout out RBK. What do we got here? Another fucking Johnny. Whatever. I have so many of these. What am I doing?
Yeah. You got like 45 Johnny Cash collections.
I'm just gonna fucking sell them at the punk rock flea market. Beat down. Who's this? Dr. Premier. Don't know. I don't know.
Who is this?
I don't know, but I was like, I never see hip hop records. Is that Mike in the chat?
Yeah.
What?
And he says if you got hate in your heart, let it out. And it's true. And it's true.
Mike, we love you, buddy. I got to make it over, man. I've been saying it. We've been saying it's got to happen, Mike. Dave Chappelle, I love it. Well, I don't know, but I just bought all. This is Drew Hill. I knew at least this. I don't know him very well, but Drew Hill. Island Rec. Remember like the old like island music? You know, look at this logo. Oh, this is Rough. The Rough Side Entertainment. It used to be owned by. They marked it, so maybe that was a DJ or something. But here's a good one. Here is a good one, Mike. This one's for you, brother. This is original copy.
Come on. All right. First Queen album?
The first one.
Yeah, that is a good find right
You got it?
No, I don't. I have like 2 Queen records, but they're much later.
All right, let's go in your pile.
Oh, thank you, Grandchamp.
You go next. You got any more?
Oh, I got more. So picked up a few DVDs today, actually.
Oh, Kill Bill.
Volume 2, which I don't see as much. I'm trying to get all the Quentin Tarantino movies because I feel like I should have them all. Zack and Miri.
Oh, wow. That's early Seth.
Yep. And that's a Kevin Smith movie. We got Team America.
Oh, classic. Classic. That, come on, if we're talking music, the soundtrack for that record, like they're both musicians. It was so good. America.
I found this like little, I don't even know what you would call it. It's in southern New Hampshire. I forget the name of the place, but they got just like a ton of records for $1. And I was on my hands and knees going through these records for like an hour. But we got
what?
The Osmond, the Plan, which I didn't have. I didn't have this one.
Straight bubble gum.
Yep. We got, oh, this is so cool.
Oh, dude, I have a couple of that. That is really cool. And $1 record?
I had it on CD, but yeah, $1 record right there.
Look at the art on that, dude. So awesome. Those old monster. Wow. So you mess with the Bee Gees, man. I know you do.
I love the Bee Gees. And this album is so good. Nights on Broadway.
Some upstairs for you.
Dude, Nights on Broadway, when I hear that song, I lose my shit. It says jive talking on it. I mean, I do. I love it. I was working out to this album for like, I don't know, 3 weeks straight. For $1, we found Michael Jackson, Music and Me.
Wow, I've never seen that.
No.
I've never seen that. That looks original pressing.
Speaking of original pressing.
Oh, wow.
Barry Maguire. You ever heard Johnny Thunder's version of Eve of Destruction?
Yes, that's it.
That's where it came from.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, I was like, wait a minute. So that's a really sick font too, right there.
Grandchamp,
Like,
you want this?
put it in my pile.
All right, it's going in your pile. Because I just bought it, just re-released it for Record Store Day, so I bought it. So
You don't
weird
want
I found. So
original.
that's original pressing though.
What? Oh, dude, I think I have that record.
Dude, the song Honey is one of the most beautiful songs ever written, period. I dare you to listen to it and not like kind of tear up. It's a beautiful. Bobby's good. Bobby's really, really good. So I was happy. I have you know what? I have the 45 of Honey, and I'm going to put it in your pile, Grandchamp.
You're going to help the jukebox.
Yes, the jukebox.
The one goal of the winter, the bopper is helping out.
Yes. You're going to get one of the greatest songs, ballads of all time. It's going in the jukebox.
Oh, wow.
Which I find this all the time. It's not a big deal.
God,
but what
that's such an awesome cover.
But here is the thing that made it really cool is it came with something. And I looked inside. I'm like, holy shit.
Way.
It still had its book cover.
Oh, shit.
So I didn't have this book cover. I've been looking for this for years. Every time I see this album, I open it up. It's never in there. So you want this?
Yeah,
you want the
never
album?
See that?
You want this, Grandchamp?
You keep the book cover. I'll take the record.
Yeah. You ain't getting the book cover, but you get the record. This I found for $2.
What?
Speaking of hip hop.
Oh. You did not find that for $2.
Yes, what? I did. Yes, I did. The
the
record's a little bit scratchy, but it still plays through, no skips. I mean, this is the Cypress that I fell in love with. How I Could Just Kill a Man, Hand on the Pump. I mean, this was like the first one that was like
That was huge, man. I remember that. Yes. Wow.
Hold on 1 second. I got a couple more in the dollar bin here. We found this in the dollar bin.
Oh, wow. Someone let that one go.
Well,
you know what's funny?
This is later Temptations. A lot of people don't. I mean, this isn't great by any means, but it's just such a bizarre. This 1972. This came out.
It's funny. I was at a Savers when I went to go see some family in Rhode Island, and this dude made it to the records before me, and he found 2 Temptations 45s, and I was like, "Hey, you want those?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "All right."
Mother, $1.
Oh, I have that. Great, I have that one. Yep. You gotta have Elton John, man. You know.
No, it's true. $1.
Oh wow. Right up your alley. Yeah.
I mean, I already have it. You want it, Grandchamp?
Throw it in. Throw it in the file. Throw it in.
Looking for this forever too. I finally found a copy.
No, you did.
This is a later Archie's album that was them trying to get a little more serious with the songwriting.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it skips. So
yeah, you can see like a lot of the ones I got sucks. You can see that fucking played on them.
See, I don't even care if they're like scratched up, but what I care is if they actually play through. I found this for $1.
Oh, dude, yes.
And Grandchamp, what band does he sing for?
Ian Hunter? Mott the Hoople.
Mott the Hoople. That is correct.
I'm looking at his eye. I couldn't see his eyes for a minute, so I couldn't yeah. I was like, now I see his yeah.
And this album is just as good as any Mott the Hoople album.
Well, his solo stuff too. I mean, Bowie loved. Pretty much. So Yeah, Bowie helped pretty much mount the Hoople. Oh, wow.
Yep, Temptations for $1. This is their 5th
So was
album.
that the same place?
Yep.
What?
Yep. I got 10cc.
Oh, shit. That's a cool... Look at that cover, dude. Look at that fucking cover.
It's a double, so it's going into your pile. It's a double.
Yo, you got a double?
That's a double.
That's
I found this for $1.
So cool.
And what makes this cool? What's it? Who produced it?
Real life. I can't see it.
Hanna-Barbera did.
Oh, okay, I can see it. Okay, now it was glaring on my screen. Now I can see it. Yeah. Wow. That's such a rad... Dude, that's why I sometimes just love collecting. It's such great... What is this? Oh, wow. Age 11. What? John Lennon? What?
John Lennon's Walls and Bridges.
Did you find that in the dollar bin?
Yeah, this one's a little bit rough, but
kind of cool cover. I never see that.
Those are my dollar bin five. Like Grandchamp, I went through this whole place. It took me, like I said, an hour scraping through.
So people left stuff behind, obviously, or they didn't go through it at all. It was one of the two.
The guy was pricing it as I was there. Like he had like boxes just like going through, and he's like, I got expensive stuff back here. This is the $2 stuff. Here's the $5 stuff. And I went through it. I'm like, that's worse than the fucking $1 stuff.
What?
So yeah, I don't know.
I got a couple things I was already holding for you, I think. What does this says? I don't know. Does it work?
Yeah, if you wood glue, if you put it on the vinyl, you let it dry and peel it off like a mask. It's supposed to like clean it up.
I've heard about that because I have a couple 45s that I've been trying to figure out. These generic cleaning kits do help. Yeah, we said Johnny Thunders. Yes, we were, and I love them. Bee Gees.
Hey, yeah, exactly. Hey, we got cheers from Brazil.
Brazil.
I've never been to Brazil.
Never been in Brazil. Me either. Sounds
I'd like
nice
to go to
though.
Brazil. Yeah.
Sounds nice. Let's see what I got. I got a couple of these I'm going to be holding for you. And Mike, are you still here? If you're still here in the comments, Mike, drop a line in the comments because I got something for you. Okay? Bob, you already know I'm saving you one. I found a boatload of vintage Ninja Turtle folders. Now, what's really cool about these is you open them up, right? They have a game inside, right? You've got this wheel.
Yep.
And you got the friggin' thing. You put this on the friggin' thing, you spin it. When you're supposed to be doing your homework, it's like, nah, we ain't doing homework. We ain't doing homework. No.
No.
Not when it's Ninja Turtle time. Hell no. You tell the teacher, hey, teacher, LOL, joke's on you. Okay? No. We're doing the Ninja Turtle maze to the ends like Candyland, but it's Ninja Turtle. Joke's
you know where I'm gonna put that? You know where I'm gonna put that folder?
Where are you gonna put it, buddy?
I'm gonna put it in my Trapper Keeper.
No, you don't. No,
yeah,
you don't.
You were there when I bought the Trapper Keeper.
Oh yeah, caught me slipping. You got me slipping
on your turf. On your turf.
But I think I caught you slipping on the one other time on the NES bat.
It was the same day. You got the bat.
Was it the same day?
I got
caught me slipping on that. Okay, I still got that bat, I think. So, anyways, here's a football one. I've got the basketball one, which I think is same, but it's just the basketball version. You want the basketball too?
Yeah, I do. I need the basketball version.
Yeah, you do. I'll get you both. I got doubles of both. Let's see. Yeah, I've got a bunch here. Oh yeah, Mike. I know you're out there. I got vintage Nintendo too. And well, since you got the Trapper Keeper, you got to have this too, Bopper. The
Oh, that's
official.
beautiful. Yeah,
Put that in your
that's
pile
awesome.
too.
Thank you.
And I want to show you all something that is kind of fun. I got this for Christmas. It's not a pickup, but Bopper, have you ever seen one of these? You ready?
I have seen one of those before. That's where you can make your own 7-inch, or no, 5-inch, 3-inch.
They're 7-inch.
Are they
And
7?
so here's the thing. There's a huge modding community online. These are toy record maker. You know, you have these faux 7 inches. They're basically plastic. You can buy plastic plates at the dollar store, and you can make your own very lo-fi records, right? So they send you a bunch of it's just plastic, and then engraves the sound wave onto it. And it works, dude. It works. It's super lo-fi. So what you got to do before you do anything, first of all, they come from China. The only way to get it is to order it through China. You have to mix down the song you want to do. You have to mix out all the low end because it bumps the actual engraver and it makes it too wild out. Gotta get the low end out. Super lo-fi. But it works. It's really impressive. And what's cool about this is that you got the engraver and then you got the playback. So you can just, with one machine, you can engrave it, play it back, and it's wild how good it works. Now, of course, you can't be at, shows selling them for like, $25. It's super lo-fi, but it's pretty rad that it actually works. You should get it, Dan. I think you'd actually really like it, especially
I
for
looked at it. It's cool. I'm just like,
it's a
I got
novelty.
too much.
It's a novelty. But I think you could totally, you could do like some one-off stuff with some of the stuff you write. It's fun, if you're doing that kind of sound and you like acoustic guitar, and it's fun to mess around with, But yeah, that's been a lot of fun. Just kicking it around. Another thing I got here is some letter pressing. I actually been getting into some letter pressing just for some fun. And got this print for my wife actually for Christmas. But yeah, just old school kind of art stuff. See what else I get. I think that might be close to my end of my pickups. Wait a minute. This isn't mine. This is my wife's. I gave this to her, so I can't take credit, but it's Chucky playing cards on the full sheet. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, uncut. That's really cool.
Uncut, yeah. Actually, the dude who I do the letter pressing at, there's this worker space, and he's got all these like 1930s like letter pressing. He's like one of the only dudes in America that has like the old pressing machines for like cards, and he's got full sleeves of like a bunch of stuff. So maybe I can score you one. It's pretty cool not to see him like cut, which is cool. Trying to think if I have anything else. I think we might have to do another episode because I do have more. Think we should?
We could do another episode. Maybe give it a couple.
I've got so much, Spopper. It's been so long. You got some more?
I think that's pretty much all I had set aside.
I've got way more.
Yeah, well,
I've got what I'm saying is I got to get it. We got to do another one. This is so fun. People in the comments hanging out. We're hanging out. Mike was here. It's pretty cool. I'm drinking Moxie. What? Yes. Here's the thing. Can I ask you a question, Bob? Have you watched the new Ninja Turtle
movie. No, I haven't, but I want to. I hear good things about it.
See, here's the thing. I had a hard time dealing with it, man. I had a hard time dealing with it when it was first out because it's all about the teenage. I understand teenage mutant. It's in the name. I get it. But the comics were freaking deadly. Okay? They were not to be messed with, Bopper. They were not to be messed with. You listening to me?
I hear you.
From Dover, New Hampshire, two guys sitting in a damn apartment drew the damn Ninja Turtles, and they were not to be messed with. Then all of a sudden, my boy Seth gets them. Oh, we're going to make them teenagers. Oh, that's great. It's great for the kids. We love the kids. Except there's one problem. In Rutland, Vermont, there's this guy named Nick Grandchamp. And
he's not a
I
kid.
don't like change. Bopper.
Hey, listen, I saw the trailer. The trailer looked good. The humor was good. It was still enough action, and it wasn't dumbed down so much that adults wouldn't like it. So I'm on board. I think you might be mistaken on this one.
You know what? Maybe I should watch it.
It's like me. I watched Napoleon the other night. Should I have?
It's your favorite movie of all time.
No. The new movie Napoleon about.
Is it about him?
About the French Napoleon.
Oh, I thought Napoleon Dynamite. That is one of your favorite movies, though.
It is. But Napoleon was not. It was not a comedy.
No, he just like bombed everyone, right? He had some problems.
He went after. Hey, he was like, hey, fuck you. We're the French. We're coming.
Well, listen. What is that, Netflix? I've never heard of this. What are you talking about, Napoleon?
No, that was in theaters. That was in theaters not long ago.
Is it
Apple TV?
Is there any theaters anymore, Bopper? Because I don't see them.
There's theater. I got two in this area.
What? But you know what? Rutland's theater. You know what happened to ours? No. You want to know? It's a fucking Anytime Fitness right now.
Oh no!
All right.
You've been going to fitness?
No. Should I? You've been pumping iron right there.
I was just pumping iron like 2 hours ago.
You got to do the curls for the
I was doing curls. I was doing planks.
Tell me you've got a 5 and a 10er.
I got 2 15s and I got 2 20s.
2 15s and 2 20s? Well, that's pretty good. Well, you know, I might indulge. A lot's changed in Rutland. You got to come down to Vegas and see all the changes, okay? There's some vegan. You can get a vegan burrito downtown now. Pretty good. But you make your own burritos.
I make all my own stuff. The problem is I set the bar too high.
I've been saying this, and I told this story the other day at work. The best vegan breakfast sandwich. I won't even go farther. The best breakfast sandwich I ever got, and you know the story, was from you.
I made it.
Was from you. We were going to the studio, and you did me the old you said, here, I want you to have this. And I said, what's this, Bob? It's for you. I
delicious.
Ate it. And then I was like I think I was trying to take yours or take it.
Yeah, you were like,
I was like, wait a minute.
One in there? You asked, you went for a double. You went for a double.
I was like, hey, no, that was amazing. And I still tell my customers, everyone comes out, I said, you know what? I'm not even vegan, but the best breakfast sandwich I ever had. The Bopper. And it was like mysterious. It was like, here it is. And I was like, what? Where does it go? That was a crazy day, you know. We got to the studio, poor guy lost his dog. Yeah, it was a weird
it was a bad omen. It was the last day I drank too.
What? So there was
the last day I drank alcohol.
Was it really the last day? I had no clue about that. That's crazy. My man. That was a long time ago, actually, now. That was a while ago.
Do you know how long ago that was?
Probably 2016, 17, 16 or 17, 16? No. 16? It was after you married me, I think, or maybe a little bit before. I don't remember.
No, because I was still drinking then. I was very drunk when I did that.
So 2015, I got married, and I think we started P Love pretty close after I got married that October. So would have been maybe 2016.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Because we got married in June, and I think you had stopped by that October. You were slowing down a lot during that time. October to I don't remember, but I remember it was that day about the breakfast sandwich. That's crazy. It was the last time you drank, though, man. You know that. Proud of you. Ah! So listen, the viewers, they want Grandchamp on next week. I've got to do one more with all my pickups. One more. Or we can do it the week after. But wherever it is, I got to do one more.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll definitely do another one.
Because, maybe someday we'll get RBK. Where if you're watching, buddy, we love you. All right, I gotta send you.
He's working on getting his computer so he can join us. He said.
So then, at this point, we should have the trifecta. Bang!
I know, because he found some good stuff this week. He did. He found some real good stuff.
The gems. They're out there, man. You know what? Let me ask you a question before we go. How often do you make it to the thrift these days? Like, how often?
Probably 3 to 4 times a week.
Pretty good. That's still better than me. I'm at like 2. I'm at 2, maybe. Now, do you go more in the winter, you find, or do you go or does it? I mean, you're kind of going by for work, right? You kind of swing.
Yeah, but if I'm carpooling with I can't stop there. They're not like, hey, let's stop. They're like, let's get to work.
Yeah, get to work here.
So I used to go every morning. I don't anymore.
Tough. You can still find stuff, man. There's still stuff out there. I'm telling you, the resellers are still big in my area, dude. They're still big. It'd be wild now. I will say that my area does have the best Goodwill. We do have the best, but like basically, it's still hard. It's still hard to find stuff. Everyone's after stuff right now, man. It's like eBay, but I get it.
Yeah.
Bopper, what a show. We're at that
hour good mark. Show. So we're going to wrap it up. Grandchamp, hang out for a second. We're going to say goodbye to the people, and then we will talk off air.
Bye, guys. See you soon.